It's rainy season again in the Philippines, and right now, educators are checking weather updates, parents are waiting for text messages about class suspensions, and students are wondering if tomorrow's lessons will push through. This isn't just about getting wet on the way to school. In academic year 2023 to 2024 alone, the University of Santo Tomas suspended classes for 28 days due to inclement weather. 28 days of disrupted learning. And they're not alone. I'm Karla, and I'm a communication professional working on disaster preparedness initiatives. Today, I want to talk to you about something that affects nearly every school in our country. This initiative is being coordinated with the Development Academy of the Philippines and brings together practitioners, researchers, and development partners committed to education sector resilience. Here is a number that might surprise you. About 93% of our country's 47,000 schools experience natural hazards at least once a year. And that's not just a few schools here and there. That's almost every single education institution in the Philippines. Every rainy season, we see the same challenges play out. Students missing weeks of classes because of flooding, teachers unable to reach their schools, parents uncertain about when regular classes will resume, and the domino effect this creates throughout the entire academic year. Pag-asa declared the start of 2024 rainy season on May 29th, and since then, we've already witnessed multiple class suspensions due to habagat and tropical storms. This isn't theoretical, it's happening right now, and it's affecting our students' education. Now, I'm not here as an educator. You are the real experts when it comes to understanding your students' and community's needs. I'm here as someone who's seen firsthand how communication gaps during emergencies can leave schools and students vulnerable. What I bring to the table is coordination and facilitation. What you bring is the expertise that can make this initiative meaningful and practical. This isn't about starting from scratch. The Department of Education already has the Disaster Risk Reduction and Management System, the DRRMS, along with climate change adaptation programs and emergency and education initiatives. These are existing proven frameworks. What we're proposing builds on these, and we're not here to impose something entirely new. We're here to understand how these systems are working on the ground and where the gaps are and what the schools need. Let me be clear about what this assessment is and isn't. This isn't about judging schools or pointing out failures. This isn't about auditing performance or creating a public ranking of schools by preparedness. This assessment is about understanding where we are now, the real capacity, the real challenges, the real support systems that work, so we can work together to build better systems. When the next typhoon hits, when the next emergency tests our initiatives, and we want to make sure that communication doesn't break down, the learning continuity isn't completely derailed, and that our students and communities are better protected. Here's what we're asking for: your participation in assessing our sector's disaster preparedness. We've designed this to be easy as possible for busy educators. You can participate through a quick online survey that just takes a few minutes, focus group discussions in your area, or pilot programs if your school is interested in testing new approaches. We understand your schools have demands on your time, so participation is flexible. We know you're already carrying a heavy workload. We're not here to add to that burden. We're here to make your jobs easier when emergencies strike. This assessment will lead to practical resources, tools, and support system that can help schools better manage future disruptions. Not just data collection for academic purposes, but real solutions that work in real Philippine contexts. International development partners like JICA have recognized that extreme weather events particularly test community resilience among vulnerable sectors like school children. This isn't just a local concern, it's a part of a global conversation about education resilience. If you're watching this and video access is difficult where you are, that's okay. You can contact me directly to discuss participation, get printed materials, or join a discussion group in your area. We want to make sure everyone who wants to participate can, regardless of internet access. We're having this conversation during rainy season for a reason. This isn't something we can postpone until next year when the weather gets better. The time to assess and improve our preparedness is now, while the challenges are visible, while the need is clear, and while we're all experiencing these disruptions together. Every day we wait is another day our students, our teachers, our schools remain vulnerable to the next emergency. To my fellow professionals in the education sector, we're all in this together. Climate change isn't going away. Typhoons aren't getting any weaker, but our preparedness can get stronger. If you're interested in participating, you can find more information here or scan the QR code on the screen. You can also leave a comment below by sharing your own experiences with disaster preparedness in your own schools. Let's work together to build a more resilient education system, one that can weather away any storm and keep our students learning no matter what challenges come our way. Thank you.